Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in today's video I will be going over the new 4K Ultra HD pre-orders and announcements for May 24th, 2024. Keep in mind release dates and technical specs are subject to change. If there are any changes or additional retailer exclusives, I will update them in a future video. Also, be sure to check out my previous 4K pre-order videos for titles you may be looking for and were not covered here. Direct Amazon links to the titles listed in this video when they are live can be found on the channel's community page. While the release date for Kung Fu Panda 4 on 4K was leaked a few weeks ago, we now have official confirmation that on May 28th it will be coming out on 4K, and we also have the official cover art. It will support HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos audio. Vinegar Syndrome's halfway to Black Friday sale has officially kicked off, and that means a couple of announcements. First up, the 4K release of Invasion USA starring Chuck Norris. This is scheduled to ship by the end of the month. Another announcement from Vinegar Syndrome is the film Lifeline getting a 4K. It will support HDR and DTS audio and is also scheduled for release by the end of the month. Dev Patel's Monkey Man on 4K now has an official release date for June 25th. We still don't have official cover art. That should be coming out in the next week or two, and I will update that here in a future video. And we now have an official release date for the Rocky 6 film collection on 4K. That day will be July 16th. And yes, before you ask in the comments, apparently the first 4 movies in this set will have the corrected discs. If you're unaware, there were some minor problems with Rockies 1 through 4, whether it was audio pitch issues or framing, as is the case in Rocky 4 and so on, but these all seem to be corrected in this new set. And July 16th, we'll also see the individual releases of both Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa as non-exclusive steelbooks. If you recall, the first 4 movies were available individually as Best Buy exclusives. Well, Best Buy is no longer carrying physical media, so they decided to make them wide releases. On July 23rd, Sony will have The Lady from Shanghai starring Rita Hayworth and Orson Welles coming to the 4K format. It will reportedly support HDR and Dolby Vision and DTS audio. Also coming on July 23rd, this time Kino Lorber will have the 4K release of Can't Stop the Music. Unfortunately, it does not appear it will support any form of HDR. And In and Out starring Kevin Kline will also be getting a 4K release, and this will support Dolby Vision and HDR. Kino Lorber will have the double feature and Soon the Darkness and Sudden Terror on 4K July 30th. It will not support HDR. Listed up for pre-order over at Kino Lorber's website, but we don't have official artwork. Kevin Costner and Gene Hackman star in No Way Out, which is scheduled to arrive on 4K July 30th. From Blue Underground and releasing on August 27th, Franco Nero stars in High Crime, coming to the 4K format. Now available for pre-order exclusively over at Walmart, a Steelbook edition of The Strangers Chapter 1 is scheduled to come out in the next few months. Kino Lorber announced this past week that there are currently plans for a 4K release of The General's Daughter starring John Travolta. Currently in theaters, director John Krasinski's film If is scheduled to arrive on 4K. It looks like, as of this recording, only a standard slipcover release. It does not appear there will be any exclusives or steelbooks. Now currently up for pre-order is a standard release as well as a non-exclusive steelbook of Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, which is now in theaters this weekend. Once again, the steelbook is not exclusive to any particular retailer. I have direct Amazon links for both the standard release as well as the steelbook on the channel's community page. And for any international 4K collectors out there, there are numerous 4K pre-orders for steelbooks and standard releases in various territories, so check your local retailer. There will also be a 5-movie Mad Max collection coming to the 4K format, and it should release right around the same time as the individual of Furiosa. It's time to go over this week's international pre-orders and announcements, and as a reminder, most 4K discs are region-free. Second Sight announced this past week that coming July 22nd, A Bittersweet Life will be arriving on 4K in both a limited edition and single release. Both are now currently up for pre-order. Coming to the UK from 88 Films on August 26th, The Bodyguard from Beijing will be arriving on 4K. Now currently up for pre-order over at Amazon's French website, the Oceans collection on 4K is coming out September 18th. It will, of course, include Oceans 11, 12, 13, and 8 all together in one set. We currently don't have artwork yet here, but as that becomes available, I will update that in a future video. Another international steelbook has arrived for the upcoming 4K of Civil War from A24. We don't have a release date yet, but it is currently up for pre-order. So those are this week's 4K pre-orders and announcements for May 24th, 2024. Don't forget to use the Amazon affiliate link either on the channel's community page or in the comments section below. It really helps out the channel when you do. But now I want to hear from you. What titles that I talk about in this video are you planning to pick up for yourself? And finally, a special thank you to my patrons for your continued support. It is very much appreciated. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.